Hey, what's up, Param? Welcome. Gonna do a little live. Hey, good morning. Let's see. We're gonna do a little live Cleopatra 2 for Thursday. Had it in my list of things to play. Thanks, buddy. All right, let's see what we can do here. So what's everybody up to today on a Thursday? Wow, that went quick. That was a quick 10 grand. What's up with that? No, this is not real money, man. This is my own machine that I'm playing here. So I own a full-size slot machine. I don't know if you caught me in the other videos explaining it, but this is a full-size IGT Cleopatra 2 slot machine. I'll give you the pan out here. I'm on a tripod, so it's not really letting me. Yeah, just chilling me too, man. See, so it's a full-size slot machine. So I get these slot machines. When they're retired from Vegas or whatever casino they get retired from. They basically, there's companies that will refurbish these things. And yeah, I know it would be. I do play this machine at my local casino here, and it's one of my favorites all time. But they don't let you play in this kind of denomination though, man. I wish they did. I think the biggest Clio machine I've seen has been, I want to say $200. I'm not completely sure, but yeah, I wish they would let us. I wish they'd set a big denomination and let us play live. They're still real strict where I live. They don't let you take a camera in. If you do take a camera in, they'll very quickly escort you out. And if you show up again with a camera, they'll actually ban you from the premises. So this is the next best thing. We get to play it at $1,000 a spin. So I set this one up with a lot of different denominations so that I can play it and see how it plays out. But right now I'm just doing $5 times $200 or 200 credits. It's a 20-line game. Hey, good morning, Casino Slot Lover. Welcome, man. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Wow. Yeah, could you imagine if this was real money? That would be... I'd be feeling pretty bad already. 20 grand down the... 20 grand, where's my free drink? Right? Good, do good. Alright, so I was screwing around with this machine the other day, and now sometimes it'll grind gears when I put the tickets in. So, yeah, I think I may have gotten a little too aggressive with my quote fixing. Yeah, totally. Eugenie needs to get a machine. You know what? This thing has saved me a grip of cash. Although, it has also cost me a grip of cash. Because these machines aren't cheap either. So you buy them, then you got to buy different parts and additional boards and key chips and paper and printers. So I guess, yeah, in the long run, it definitely saves some money. Like if you get the itch and you don't want to drive all the way to the casino, you can just either knock the itch out on this machine, or what I've found is that this machine will actually get me fired up to even more to go to the casino. So, yeah, I don't know if it fixed my issue, but... But it is fun. It does get it out of your system a little bit. There's nothing like a hand pay, man. Filling the stack is always nice. I thought it'd be pretty cool if we could hook up this machine. Hey, South Africa, yeah. Eugene, for sure. We got some buddies in here from South Africa. Very cool. Welcome. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I think it would be cool if we could get this thing hooked up on like a 80-inch monitor. Wouldn't that be sweet? Well, that was another. I don't even. How much have we put in so far? That's 40. I think we're at 40 grand in. Can you believe? Let's put another 10. Hey, you hear that? That's the sound of gears grinding. That is not a good sound. We may have to operate. What is up? All right, so I'm using real tickets. Let's see. Let me turn on the light here. So these are real tickets. So it's a real Tito system. Uses ticket in, ticket out. You see? The problem I'm having is I think... There we go. I think that one ticket's a little bit... I had it crumpled up and it doesn't want to read it. It'll also read bills too, but I don't want to sit here and stuff bills into this machine while everybody's watching. It's boring. Yeah, you know what? Johnny says we should do some raffles and giveaways. You know, I thought about that, and I do see a lot of the other channels doing giveaways and stuff. And I may do that eventually. I don't know. I just do this for fun, man. It's just because I'm a slot head and I love working on the thing. I was thinking eventually, once we get this thing going, if it does get going, I was actually thinking about possibly giving away a full-size slot machine. You know? Yeah. Eugene asks, what do my friends think when they walk into my house, see a full-size slot machine? They know I'm crazy, man. They know I do stupid stuff. I buy slot machines. I've done this for a long time. I've owned many slot machines over the years, and I build computer systems as well, so I'm kind of a techie geek. I enjoy messing with the electronics, the circuit boards, and so this is just another crazy purchase for my many crazy purchases. Anyway, so yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. What do you guys think if we did that? What if we, probably not like these 044 board games because they're more expensive, but what do you think if we did maybe like a giveaway for a full-size slot machine? I think that would be pretty choice. I would need to like have a lot of subscribers to do something like that though, because that's a major, that's a pretty major prize. Plus we have to make sure that whoever wins it can actually have it. These aren't legal in all areas of the world or within the country. So we don't want to get anybody in trouble. I don't know, we'll see. I'll think about that, man. Think about that. Yeah, I do play. I saw somebody ask if I play High Limit when I go to the casino. I do like to play High Limit Room as much as I can. Yeah, exactly. Like 600. So the 3-reel machines are like $600, anywhere from $600 to $750. So that's one heck of a giveaway. I mean, I know some people do big time giveaways, but I'm not a real big time channel, man. You can see I only have like what 1,800 subscribers or something. So. Now, if we can grow that, my biggest win is, I think right now, 38,000 and some change. I won 26,000 last month before last at our local casino on this machine. I hit the Sphinx guy all the way across, all 5. It was on a nickel machine. And I was playing 200. It was $10 a spin, and it paid out $26,000. So I went through the bonus round, and the bonus was like trash, right? I got like 15 spins, and I think I got maybe, I don't know, $600. So I was like, man, what a waste. And then it went to the payout screen, and then the jackpot screen came up, said 26,000, 500 and whatever. I got a picture of it. It's on the channel somewhere. They couldn't believe it. They were coming around. They had to verify and re-verify. It took for like 45 minutes. I was thinking, oh man, they're gonna try to get out of this. What do I do? So no, they honored it, man. They just said they couldn't figure out. They've never seen that machine in all the years it's been there pay that high. One thing I noticed too, like at the casino, when you go into those multi-denom machines, they'll be sitting there at a 1 cent denomination, and people will play them all day long. And I did notice that if you go in a lot of those and people don't know you can change the denomination, if you go up and just throw in a couple spins on max bet, a lot of times they hit. I don't know why that is. I think, actually I'm not really sure, but it seems to work. I've worked an entire row like that and made a good chunk of money. Oh, you haven't subscribed? Yeah. You know what's funny is I don't really ask, but I should. So if you guys watch and you like the channel, subscribe. I'm going to start doing more live streams. I think we'll do some interesting things. I may even go into a local casino live just to show you guys, just to get kicked out. I think that would be funny. Anyway, yeah. Why not get some excitement, man? We'll go get kicked out, dude. We'll get kicked out and then we'll get banned. That'll give me subscribers. Because there's a couple casinos here that I don't even care to go in. They don't pay out. They're tight as can be. Their free play is ridiculous. It's so cheap. So we may just go in and just get kicked out for fun on those. But you got to be careful because I don't want to get thrown in the back of a cop car. But hey, all right, Johnny, thanks for stopping by. Johnny Slot Player, appreciate you. Have a great day. See if we can get a bonus here, man. I think we put probably 80 grand in this machine. We're due. Oh, dude, I called it. Chicken dinner. All right, who's gonna pick? Give me the lucky number.
Touch a
Caller.
box and see what you win.
Anyone? Are you feeling the love? I'm thinking green, dude. I don't know.
Touch a box and see what you
We gotta do green. Yep. Bram, you called it.
3 spins.
What's funny is, even though sometimes you'll pick the lowest one, I've found that I've gotten paid more on the lower numbers than the 15 spins, so. It's all about the retrigger. You gotta get the retrigger. Too shabby. Should have been a lot better, as much as we put in. 1740 times $5. That should have been way better. All right. It must have another one in store. That's the one thing about Clio machines, man. They'll drain you, but then when they flip and they start paying out, they just get on a run. You just have to be able to make it through the tight sessions. So our local casinos, they do have a high limit. Yeah, you know what's funny? Steve-O asked if I have other machines. I actually have 12 games now, and I've got 5 more coming. But the magic is that when I switch out games, I actually swap out the motherboard within the slot machine. So it's got a CPU tray, and I swap that out, and that has the game on it for these newer games. Now, for the older games, like you've seen on my channel, I don't know if you watch my channel, but for the older games, those run on a 3902 setup, and those boards look like this. So, in this board, you have a motherboard, then you have a daughter board, they call it, or an adapter that sits on top. Each one of those chips, like this one's stinking rich, you got to pull all those chips out. What's up, Micah? Welcome. And then Then you got to pull the sims out. You got to reprogram the board. So it's a bit of a process to switch games. But what's good about that is that I don't have to have a huge amount of floor space to put an entire casino or slot machine museum on my floor. Because these things do take up a lot of space. And the power draw is pretty heavy too. So, oh, there we go. What is that? What do we get there? We got these, oh, okay. That's cool. Not too shabby. Reset that. All about the taxes? Well, if you win, are you from here in the U.S.? Asking about taxes on this? Because a lot of the casinos, they'll take the taxes out for you on your wins. Oh, you're not? Okay, so it depends on where you live. Here in the U.S., they take taxes out for you, or you can opt to pay taxes at the end of the year. And so what we'll do is use players' cards, and I'm sure you have those in your casinos as well, and that keeps track of your wins and your losses as well. So at the end of the year, you get a statement from the casino, and that helps you to file your taxes. But if you go play a lot, like I do, you're going to get hopefully a huge stack of hand pays, which give you a certificate here in the U.S. that declares how much you won. They send a copy of that to the IRS as well. So it's kind of a pain at the end of the year if you don't have an accountant to file all those forms, because you got to fill each one out individually. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, taxes always kind of takes the fun out of it. But, most of us at the end of the year, we lose more than we win anyway. So it's a wash, because if you, like, let's say you won a couple $100,000 that year, chances are you probably gambled away more than that. So sometimes you have a lucky year, but those are few and far between. It'd be great if you could just get a big win and then just walk out and stay out, but as we all slot heads know, that doesn't happen. So you can see it's starting to turn around a little bit. It's getting some playback. Yeah, exactly. Political says the purpose of gambling is to continue playing. I mean, these machines are engineered to do that. I mean, they really, all the bonus rounds and the lighting, everything about the game is designed to keep you sitting at it as long as possible. Because the longer you sit, the more you lose. That's a fact. Hey, Mike, welcome in. Yeah, this is a home machine, so this is actually in my house. I own the machine, which is kind of cool because then it lets us experiment, set the denominations up to $5, 200 total bet, so we can spin it $1,000 a spin just to see what it would do. It's a full-size IGT round top Game King cabinet, so it's kind of cool. Lets us play around with it without getting kicked out or escorted, I should say. I was just talking earlier, I think we may try to do a live stream going into one of our casinos here so you can see what happens when when you take a camera in. It's pretty funny. Yeah, Eugene says you should charge the people to play. You know, that's where you get in trouble out here. So in our state, it's legal to own these, but only for play purposes, just for fun. And you cannot have anybody play it with money, with real money, or for real money. That will land you in trouble real quick. So these are only for fun, just like a video game on your computer. Now, there's certain parts of the country, I can't exactly say specifically where, but I've seen it, where they have rampant home casinos, which is pretty amazing. Not worth the risk. Yeah, no, this is just for fun. But what's kind of interesting when you have your own machine is you can actually check out like the accounting screen. So if I twist off this jackpot key here, we can come in here and we can look at the master machine accounting. You can see right now so far this session we've already played a little over $1 million through the machine. The machine is actually paid out. Total winnings of $759,000. So this machine is actually holding 27% of the money so far on our session. That's way too high. Because this machine is actually set at 97% payback. So that tells me that we're due for a pretty good sized jackpot here pretty quick. Too bad you can't see that screen on the casino floor. That would change that would change the game for sure. Typically they swing about 15% on either side. So if you have a machine that's set at 97%, it'll withhold all the way up to 113, or a payout 113% and withhold 15% more than 97. So we're kind of pushing that curve. If there's any mathematicians in here, yeah, you know what? It's still fun. You're totally right. He says that it doesn't give you the same rush, and that's true. I mean, obviously, you're not going to get the same rush when it's real money, that's for sure. But it is fun to play, especially if you enjoy the machines, the programming, the graphics. It is fun, because when you hit a big one, like I have a video on my channel. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's an $800,000 jackpot on this machine. That was actually pretty exciting, because even though it's not real money, to hit something like that is pretty insane. That's like a once in a lifetime kind of deal. Yeah, I mean, I played this machine for, golly, I played this machine probably a couple hundred hours just to get that jackpot, and I probably will never get one like that again. It's absolutely insane. So that one, I think, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong because I haven't watched it in a while, I think that one was a 3-time retrigger on a 11 pick. So we had 44 total spins. I think that's what it was. Anyway, from what I understand on this game, and I've never hit it yet, it has a maximum of 50 spins. So if you're in the bonus round and it retriggers, say you get 11 and it retriggers for a 5th time, you're only going to get 50. And somebody gave me a shared video. Yeah, Mike says it's correct. So yes. Somebody shared a video the other day where it had an intermission. I'd never seen that before during a bonus. It actually stopped, had the attendant come over for a halfway hand pay. They paid that out, and then the bonus continued on, which I thought was really weird. So this, like most of the other games, as IGT builds them, they update their software. So on this one, you can see how the side graphics, some of the little graphic cues that you have, as they update to different versions of the software, become different. So now I think on this, maybe on this one. Anyway, they have like little beetles on the next level up, and then as they update the software, they polish it up graphically, and then the music is similar but a little more hi-fi. This version of Cleopatra 2 was released in 2001. Oh man, there we go. So there's been quite a few versions of this game since. Alright, this has got to be the big one then.
Touch a box to reveal your free spins.
I'm going red. SD, no, I don't bet this high because, oh, look at that. That's fat. We don't even have games that can play $1,000 to spin out here. Our max bet in our state is $100, and I do play that sometimes on the like Ainsworth machines. You also have some 3 reels. There you go. Alright, this could be huge if we get a re-trigger. Cleo. Need a re-trigger. Man, that was pretty weak though. Not too bad. I mean, it's like, what, 25, 26,000 plus whatever the 4 Sphinx space, 36,000. I mean, geez, we probably put, what, 100,000 in this machine? I don't know. It's okay though, maybe it's coming back. All right, so somebody asked, are the casino's machines rigged? This is exactly the exact same machine that was actually in a casino in Reno. And the answer is no. I mean, all slot machines are somewhat rigged to the point where they will take more than they pay out. That's on the percentage of payout. And those are pre-programmed in by the manufacturers. You can change it within a certain range. So this particular machine, you can change it from as low as 86% all the way up to 97% payback. But even at the highest payback percentage, it's still going to retain or keep, 2 point whatever percent. So, long story short, if you sit there long enough, you will lose 100% of your money. Now, there are newer machines that are network-based. So the actual machine itself is the processor and the spins are taking place on a server, and you're just sitting at a screen pushing a button. Those, technically, yes, they could be changed, the percentage of payback on the fly, but the regulations would never allow that. So as soon as a client is sitting, hey, what's going on, Anto Gaming, just joined. Thanks for watching, buddy. Yeah, so basically, I mean, the gaming regulation is so strict in most places that once a player sits down, puts money in a machine, they cannot change the payback percentage. That was one of the main concerns with those network games. Most casinos, they set them and then they don't change them, depending on whatever position on the floor it's at. And sometimes these machines, they break, And you'll notice if a machine ever starts just paying out like mad, spin after spin, if you get up from that machine, they'll put an out of order sticker on it pretty quick. I had that happen to me in Vegas once back in the day. This was back when machines still paid out coins, and I was on a $5 machine. And I mean, that thing was just plinking out coins like mad. It filled up the tray. Every spin was a freaking jackpot. The tray was overflowing. I had trays stacked up on either side with $5 coins, those big heavy ones. And it got to the point where I had so many trays, I couldn't stack anymore. And I asked the attendant if she could help me take some of my money to the cage or watch the machine while I did. She said, no, sir, you have to get up from the machine. So I was like, damn, because I was on my own on that trip. So I got all my coins. I got up to go to the cashier. And when I went to return to the machine, they had an out of order sticker on it. So not much I could do about that. I think it paid out a total about $17,000 when I finally got up. I mean, I guess I could have kept stacking coins around me as long as I didn't leave the machine. They can't technically kick you off the machine if you have money in it, so live and learn, I guess. good times. Yeah, so these machines, you can actually, the casino can set how much it pays back or withholds within, and it's basically assigns a percentage to the total monies gambled through it over a specific period of time. They're all based on averages. Just like if you ever look at the stock market, there's a what's called a VIX, VXX, the fear index basically, and it's a never-ending declining gamble basically, and you're just hoping if you play the VIX that you hit it on the right day when the fear moves up in the stock market and you make a quick pop and you cash out. But if you leave your money in the VIX, you're eventually going to lose. It's a race to zero. Same thing with a slot machine. You sit there long enough, it's gonna take your money. But certainly some machines, there's a volatility rating on different machines. You can look that up. There's a volatility chart. I've actually posted it on the internet. They're very hard to find because casinos don't like to let that information out easily. But each machine has a certain volatility to it, meaning it's going to be a lot harder to hit the jackpot. But when you do hit the jackpot, it can really swing either way. I mean, you can win a lot of money. Cleopatra 2 is a volatile game. Wicked Winnings 2, those are highly volatile. Meaning it could take a long time to hit the jackpot, but when you do, it could be really well worth it. And then you have the lower volatility games that will, what we call they play with you more. So if you put $100 in, you might play 30 minutes to an hour on that machine, but you're going to get a lot of small hits. You're going to walk away probably with the same amount of money you put in or a little less, but you're not going to win anything huge. And those are fun to play if you're just going and having some free drinks. Our casinos here are all on Indian land, so they don't serve alcohol at the machines, which is you get a free Dr. Pepper. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna do a few more spins, see what's up. We should be getting a big bonus here pretty soon. I don't know. Feels like it's due. I have the hand pay set up to 10,000 on this machine just so that we don't have to constantly reset it. Hey, if you guys, whoever's watching, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I'm a pretty new channel. I just started this channel. When did I start it? At the beginning of the month. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if a machine is set, if you set these machines at the lowest percentage, I mean, that's just wrong. But, you're going to feel it too. When you sit down to play and it's just not playing at all, do yourself a favor and move on. Because some of these machines are set at like the lower 80s. If somebody has a burner or a way to change the manufacturer software, I guess technically they could. Most of the gaming regulation would not allow for that because that would just be completely unfair. Yeah, so that's $6,000 right there. That would normally trigger hand pay. Of course, at $1,000 a spin, you'd expect a bigger one than that. We need these dudes. Man, I haven't been keeping track, but how much money have we put into this thing? All right, let's put 50 more. Oh my gosh, Steve-O asked if I live in Vegas. No, if I lived in Vegas, that would be a bad thing. I thought about moving there, but I went there in July one year, and that changed my mind real fast. It was like 117 degrees. Got out of the plane, my face melted off. There wasn't enough beer in that state for that kind of temperature. Plus, if you ever notice when you go to Vegas, most of the people that live there, they don't ever gamble. If I did move to Vegas, though, I guarantee you I'd open up a pawn shop, 100%. 100%. That's the best business you can run besides a casino in Vegas. Pawn shop. Yeah, huge profits for sure. I mean, those guys, they know you're desperate, right? I mean, I feel bad because, hey, let's face it, some people have some, this stuff gets a hold of you, you know, you got all within moderation, you know, but unfortunately it does get you going, you know. Yeah, people will sell anything to get a few more spins because, you know, it's like that big one's right around the corner. It's like anything, man. It's moderation. You just got to keep it in check. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I started buying machines. Not only do I like the messing with the software and just having the machines, but like you said earlier in the show, I mean, hey, if I got the itch, it saves me a lot of money to just play my own machines. And then once in a while go out and, you know, play for some real money. I'll tell you what, though, if they let us record at these local casinos, I'd be going a whole lot more. We'd probably have a twice a week live stream from our local casinos. Oh, George asked, what's my favorite slot channel? Man, you know what? I have so many. I'm subscribed to a ton of them. I can't really pick one for sure. They all have their ups and downs, and I love watching them all. If I go live, if they ever let me, and trust me, I've got some phone calls and emails in to ask, and I'm trying every angle I can to get permission. I think we'll probably do some of the Clio. That one's a $10 spin. But they've got a $25 Wolf Run, which is nice. The Cats is a $45 a spin. They've got Shadow Panther, which is pretty good. They've got some other newer machines like the Ainsworth machines. Those are $100 a pull. There you go. Yeah, we do some high limit for sure. I have a specific budget though that I use. I don't. Let's go blue. We haven't done blue yet. All right, 11 is the lucky number, man. This is where we got the 800,000. Let's see it. It only takes one spin. That was pretty good. 2,800 times 5. Gotta get the re-trigger though. That one wasn't too bad. Not too shabby. I think we got back up close to even now. Well, maybe not because I put 50 in, huh? Yeah, probably not. Yeah, I don't think we'd be close to even yet, but at least we'd still be in the game. Ooh, back to back. Yeah, so you notice when I reset it doesn't apply the credit down here because it's the same as a hand pay. The machine thinks an attendant paid me cash. No, Steve-O asked if I went to G2E. I didn't get to go, man. I was bummed. But I'll tell you, a lot of the slot channels have such great coverage. It kind of helped that I didn't get to go because they did a really good job of covering it. Right on. There's going to be some cool games coming out. Cleopatra 3 is actually out live now. There's, I think, one video on somebody's channel. I can't remember who, but it looks pretty wicked.
And see what you win.
I'm going to go green.
You've won 9 free spins.
I don't know. It almost seems like they've gone too far with some of those games, though. It's almost like they're trying to integrate a more human element or like involvement in the game. Oh, come on now. Oh, it's so close. Nope.
Brings me great joy.
Yeah, if you retrigger, Steve-O asked if we retrigger that, does the multiplier continue to grow? And it does. It goes all the way up to 50 times, so that's where you really hit the big ones. If you can get it to retrigger a couple times, yeah, you're definitely winning a big one. Yeah, so on those machines in Vegas at G2E, I don't know. Some of those look like they're going too far on the involvement. Almost feels like they make you feel like you're just an idiot sitting there pumping your money, and it's like, here, just duct tape a donut to my head, dude. You know what I mean? It's almost like the software engineers for these games think the more bells and whistles they can do, the easier they can just take your money, which in some cases is true. But, I mean, it's kind of like 88 Fortunes. I love the game. I play it a lot, but 99.9% of the time, you're always going to get the mini. It's pretty predictable. I mean, it takes the fun out of guessing. I mean, you saw in one of those videos where they did an Ainsworth tour, and then they were talking about the predetermined picks. So it's like, why even? It's almost like they're treating us like chimpanzees, you know? There you go. Go ahead, have fun picking. When the pick is already predetermined, you're going to get a mini. So those kind of piss me off. I like the ones where you pick, it shows you the results that were possible. Those are not predetermined. And they say they're skill-based. It's not skill. There's no skill to that. Pushing a button on a screen, dude. Flying a fighter pilot jet. Being a fighter pilot to a jet, that's skill. Being an MMA fighter, that's skill. Pushing a button, not so much. Yeah, totally. It's random. It's all chance. Another thing that cracks me up is when people say, you got to know your machines. Well, trust me, man. I know this machine inside and out. I know the programming. I know 100% of everything about it. And still, it's absolutely random. RNG, baby. Rip 50. All right, 30,000. Let's see. Somebody keep track. Joshua, you never win in Indian casinos. You know what? There's a lot of them right where I live, and there's only like one or two that I consistently go to because the rest are just like terrible. And what's funny is the ones that are super tight, like you can't win anything, they are the biggest fanciest casinos because the house is keeping all your money, man. It's ridiculous. And then there's ones that are, you know, they're the smaller ones. They're a little bit further out, and they usually do pretty good. I'm really hoping I can get permission to go in and record live. Somebody was saying something about spy glasses, like you can wear glasses into the casino and record that way. And that's kind of interesting. I don't know what the quality of the footage would be. I doubt it'd be very good quality, though. I don't know if it'd be like YouTubeable or not. I think that'd be pretty cool, though. I'm in New Mexico. George asked what state I'm in. So we, like the casinos we have here, I think our biggest one, we have Sandia Resort and Casino. Then there's Santa Ana Star. And we've got Isleta. There's one down south, Sun Park. There's a bunch up north, like Buffalo Thunder. Oh, those big ones are nice. They're really nice. They got great golf course, killer restaurants. There you go. Boom. 27. That's not too shabby. We did a trip this summer where we drove all throughout the state and we hit every single casino and played every single one. And it's such a wide range. Some were just awesome. I mean, it couldn't not win, and then others just took it all back. So yeah, see, Joshua says, what is it? It's 4 wins in Buffalo, Michigan. Yeah, see, the bigger the casino, the fancier it is. You'll notice that they're just ridiculous. You can't win anything. If I ever get to urge to go to one of those, it's almost like I feel like I should just take the money, and actually maybe I'll do that. Just take that money and either use it towards growing this channel or something else, you know, go help somebody. Because it's way better than just going in there and in 15 minutes dumping it. Might as well use it as toilet paper, man. I kind of don't like talking about the local casinos because they don't let me record. If their marketing department would let me go in and stream live, I think it would be a no-brainer. I mean, if you're in marketing and you want to promote your company, wouldn't you want to do that? I mean, you've got some of these great channels that have 20, 30, 40, 50,000 subscribers. Why would you not want them to go into your casino? Talk good things about it. Show jackpots. But I guess. I'm just waiting for that big one, dude. I don't know. I may have to make this like a 24-hour Cleopatra 2-a-thon till we hit the big. We got to hit $1 million. That's what we should do. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, just came to me. I'm thinking we should do like maybe a charity stream or something where we do. I will sit and play this freaking machine until it hits $1 million jackpot. Now, that's a scary commitment. I don't know. Let me think about that. Because I may be here for days on days on end. All right, wow. Yeah, I better think about that one. Maybe till we hit $500,000. How about that? I've seen some streamers do like a 24-hour stream. I don't know how you do that, man. That's just insane. Hey, if you're watching now and you haven't subscribed, be sure to click the subscribe button there and the little bell if you want to be notified when I put out new videos. I usually try to release, there we go. I usually try to put out like 1 or 2 videos a day, different games, mix it up a little bit, and I try to edit out all the boring footage and just give you like the best of the best. So you can see all the bonus rounds, all the big hits.
Touch a box
All right.
on the screen.
We've already picked green a bunch. Green's sucking, so let's do red.
You won 8 free spins.
All right, that sucked. But you never know. Just takes one. So Terry asks, how did the jackpots work without being paid by a slot attendant? So what happens is the machine freezes up whenever it hits a certain predetermined amount as a hand paid jackpot. And then on the side of the machine, just like when an attendant comes and they take the little jackpot reset key, you turn it in there and it basically clears the machine out. So it locks up for the hand pay. I clear it with the jackpot key. If I turn the jackpot key again, I get into an administrative menu, which I can then go in, mess with the sound setup, check out the accounting, do some diagnostics, all that great stuff. So if anybody's trying to jack with the machine, mess with it, get inside of it, do whatever, and get to the bill box, it'll alert me here on the security settings, tell me if there's any tilt on the machine. So yeah, you see people that are always, sometimes they'll be pounding the machine or whatever. If they get too aggressive on the machine, it'll throw a tilt. And then in some cases, I've heard that they can actually void a jackpot if the machine is on tilt. I've also heard where they pay out a jackpot if the machine is on tilt. So be very careful. Don't be punching the machines. Plus, you'll probably get booted. So anyway, it takes the balance. It doesn't apply the balance into my credit. It assumes that there's a attendant that gives me the hand pay. And then we go and revert back to our regular balance before the jackpot. Now you've seen the newer machines offer a service in Vegas where you can just click a button. It brings the menu, the player's card menu. They then can enter a PIN number and it automatically applies the balance to their credit. This machine can be set up to do that, but I don't have it set up. It has to be networked. My network is actually internally, so I put a Tito board inside the machine. I can connect it to the network. I just have it disconnected at the moment because, ooh, that's fat. Nice. What was that? I'm blabbing away. I didn't even see what that was. It must be these guys. 50 G's, boys. Yeah, that's a big one. That's pretty fat. That's a 50X. Now this machine can pay 2600X or 2600 times your bet. You know what? On this, no, you can't. On machines, Steve asked if you can program it to hit specifically. No, it's still random number generated. I know on the Ainsworth machines, they can actually use the jackpot key and pre-program it to hit the bonus like every spin. These older IGT machines, they're all still based on the random number generation. The only thing I can change is the percentage of payout, which would give more of these symbols on each pull based on the total percentage of hold. But it still is very RNG. I can't actually program it to hit. That's why when you see that $800,000 jackpot, that video I posted a few weeks ago, that thing took forever to get. It's very rare, and I'll probably never catch it again. So if you haven't checked that video out, check it out. It's 11 spins with 4 times re-trigger, $1,000 a spin. I think it was $800 and some thousand. Super fat bonus. I was surprised. I put in that old game the other day, Tabasco, and I don't know, a lot of people didn't like it. I think it was because it was lower denom, so we were doing like $1.80 a spin. It's kind of a funny game though. That little chef dude gets in your head. Yeah, if I were to stream until I hit $1 million on this, oh man, I think that would be too much. Too rare. Maybe $1 million cumulative. That would be better. Yeah, I'm not adding them up, but we don't have to add them up because we have accounting. Let's check that out. Let's have a peek at that and see where we're at. So right now, we put $1.3 million through the machine. It's paid out $1.1 million in playback. Now we're getting closer to the average, so 17.5. Yeah, this game, Carson, it can totally break you. It's weird because the one I play here at our local casino, sometimes it's like absolutely on fire. I mean, I get a bonus every 10 spins. And sometimes you could just sit there all day and lose your butt on it. Oh yeah, let me get some likes, guys. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. I don't know what that means for YouTube. I don't know what the thumbs up do for you. I guess it helps you somehow, but hey, it lets me know you like what we're doing here. I still haven't figured that out yet. Like I said, this is a new channel. I'm clueless about YouTube. I just chose YouTube over Twitch just because it was easier to set up. But I appreciate all you guys watching. I think that's cool. We'll have to figure out something that'll be more exciting down the road. I honestly think getting kicked out of a casino or two would be fun. I know that's kind of twisted, but in the end, the way I see it is, it's not me that loses. It's them. Because there's enough choices out here that I can take my money somewhere. Plus, it'd make for good footage. As long as I don't get arrested. Can't push it too far. I think it'd be fun, man. Just to see what'll happen. I know if you go in with the camera on around the table games, oh yeah, they'll be on you quick, man. But if you just go in around a machine, yeah, I saw that, man. The Vegas low roller, that was crazy, dude. Yeah, that little security guard went all aggro like in no time, and he had permission. See, and that's the other thing. Even if I get permission out here, it's I feel like it's going to be the same thing because they don't communicate it. I mean, the higher ups, like the VP of marketing, those guys, they don't communicate it with their full staff. They'll probably communicate it with like the managers or the floor managers, but the floor managers aren't going to have a meeting where they address it with everybody, and then everybody, it's kind of a trickle down thing. But somebody made a comment on one of the threads there that made sense. He said, there's probably going to be a meeting here within a day or two where they say, you know what, guys, this is why we don't allow recording, and boom, 86 done, no more recording. So, I mean, that could be the backlash. I don't know. Either way, I think it's terrible for a casino to treat their guests that way, because like he said in his video, he could be somebody just there on vacation. You get a bonus round at max bet. You're going to be excited. You're going to put on your, push the record button. They absolutely should not treat you like that. There's a lot more better way to handle that than what was happening there. And I know both sides escalated, and I don't blame Vegas Low Roller for that because I'd be upset too. I think it's complete crap. He went through the right channels to, hey man, we're hitting him. He went through the right channels to get permission, and that takes time and effort. He runs a great channel, and I think it was their mistake by doing that because I already know there's been a lot of calls into that place. Hopefully they don't just say nix the recording because, of course, I don't think there'll be many YouTube people that'll be going in there giving them their money anytime soon after that incident. I know I won't. There's better places to play anyway. I'd mentioned this before on some other videos. If you guys are going to Vegas, and if you're driving, there's a little town right outside of Vegas called Henderson, and there's a little casino there called the Golden Nugget. And I'll tell you what, man, those machines, every time I go there, I win plenty of hand pays. I don't know why. Maybe they're just trying to get people to drive out there, so they have them set up real loose, high payback percentage. But I don't think I've ever not won at that place, unless they knocked it down. It's been a while since I've gone. Maybe a pile of rubble by now. It's in Henderson, and it's just like if you're heading, let me think, where is it? So you drive east out of town. So you actually leave Las Vegas, this little tiny town, about, I think it's like 20 minutes outside of Vegas. They've got like a roller coaster. There's a great big roller coaster. So if you're driving in from like the Arizona side, there's a big old roller coaster off the highway. You can see it from the highway. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't even know. I just drive out there, and usually by that time I'm delirious and ready to get gambling. You know what? Yeah, I know. I saw that. It was just like... And then when the security guard tried to grab his camera or put his hand on his camera, that's just crazy, man. I mean, I think Roscoe Pico Train took himself a little too seriously there, you know? Kind of reminds me of Mall Cop. Has anybody seen that movie? That's what that security guard reminded me of. The Mall Cop guy. Casino Slot Lover. You know what? The way he asked how I promote my channel. You know, the channel growth has been amazing. Really, I had no idea this would even work. I just did it for fun. I was messing around with YouTube. A couple weeks ago, I decided to start, making some videos, and it just like exploded. To be honest, I don't think I have an exact formula for that. A lot of people just started subbing. One thing I did do though is I was already kind of mixed in the community under my regular screen name prior to this, because I am a subscriber to other channels. I send a lot of super chats. I share the love. So if I appreciate someone's channel, I'll send them 2 or 3 or 4 super chats during a live stream just to let them know, hey, I like what you're doing, appreciate you. And then I like to comment on their videos if it's a great video and it's fun to watch. I let them know, because these things, they take a lot of work when you're editing videos, putting intros, outros. Sometimes you'll have to weed through 3 or 4 hours of footage and crop videos and connect them and, do fades and put ambient sounds and clean up audio. So all these channels that take the time to do all that, I just let them know, hey, I appreciate what you're doing. It's a lot of work. And, I give them a thumbs up. I put a good comment in there, try to be positive. And what's funny is a lot of them will subscribe back and some won't. But the big point is that, other viewers will see that. And there we go, a little one. Yeah, but to be honest, dude, it's a mystery. I mean, because I don't do giveaways. You see a lot of the other channels are like, oh, we're giving away a shirt, or we're giving away a hat, giving away a computer, or whatever it is. I haven't done any giveaways. I mean, I might. I don't know. The revenue on YouTube is very small anyway, so it's not like I'm going to roll everything that YouTube makes into the channel, whether that's through giveaways, getting more games to play live, whatever that is. I'm not going to try to do at least at this point, I'm not going to try to do the Patreon or any of those things. Just because this is not a source of income for me. This is just something I like to do for fun. Ooh, those gears don't sound good, do they? I think we're way down today. Somebody asked if we're up or down. Yeah, we're probably like, gosh, I don't even know. I haven't been keeping track. Is anybody keeping track? Yeah, so Casino Slots Lover, guys, check out his channel. He does real live play, the casino. Make sure you jump over to his channel, check him out, subscribe, show him some love. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hey, throw me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe. I'll do my best to keep you entertained. That way you won't miss me getting kicked out of a casino. Yeah, no, the YouTube struggle is real, man. If this was my only source of income, yeah, I would be doing try hard all the way. I mean, you kind of have to. you kind of have to put in a little bit of effort as far as watching the other channels, getting involved, be a part of the community. And if you can go to those big events like G2E and all those, capture some footage, that's always good. I always find it kind of weird, like when I'm in public, like streaming, if you're in public, it feels absolutely awkward because you're like walking around with your phone talking to yourself, and people, at least around here, look at you like you're a lunatic, which is kind of funny, but it feels weird, especially at the casino. Hey, what's up, Brandon? Welcome back, buddy. Let's see, we're just losing a lot of money here today. Apparently, Cleo is frigid. Well, we hit a couple big ones. We haven't had the massive retrigger though that we're hoping for. I'm trying to get this retrigger. I don't know what's going on. I'm not even getting a bonus now. All right, let's do this. Let's try switching it up a little bit. Let's do 500 instead. Let's just see. Sometimes by switching it up, seems to like get it out of the rhythm, you know? The biggest hit on Cleo, Brandon, was the 801, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's $801,000. I posted the video a couple weeks back. You can check it out. It's literally the biggest jackpot I've ever seen on Cleo 2. Took hundreds of hours to get it. I just happened to get super lucky and have the camera on when it happened. Because like I was saying earlier, you can't make these machines hit a jackpot. There's just no trick to it. It's just a matter of playing it forever. Yeah, exactly. Casino Slot Lover says it's weird, it feels weird, you know, you turn the camera on in the casino and it's like, it's just, people look at you like you're some kind of crazy lunatic. Sometimes you feel like you should show them the camera, like, hey, yeah, I'm streaming, check it out. Turn the camera off and just act like a complete crazy man. Maybe if I like carry a jar of peanut butter with me, they'll understand fully. Yeah, the randomness of that was real. Well, see, the thing is, like at the casino here, I'll have to go undercover completely, which means I won't be able to interact at all. I won't be able to talk at my camera because then that's a dead giveaway. What I was thinking about doing, I hope they do, Brandon. I hope they do give me permission. But what I was saying earlier, Brandon, is that I'm actually going to probably try to go in live and just knowing that I'm going to get kicked out. But I think it'll be fun. It'll be funny. It'll be funny for the stream. It'll probably be a little stressful for me, but it'll be hilarious. You know, we do things for ratings. Yeah, I know, right? Casino Slot Lover says he doesn't know how people can continuously record for 60 minutes in a casino without getting caught. You know, there's some areas of casinos that you could probably record without getting popped, but most of the casinos here, I mean, they have such good camera coverage, and the machines that are in the shady areas are not the ones you want to stream anyway. They're like the old, crappy, you know, penny slots that it's like $1 a spin, and they're boring to watch and play. All right. We need a big one, dude. We need a big one. This thing better be at least 100 grand. What do we got? Somebody pick. I've obviously had crap for luck. Who's picking? The right one? All right, 150K. Joe Mama, you said right, or you want, is that the color you want? Green, all right. Done.
Touch a box and see what you need.
Captain Buford, it's your pick, buddy.
You've won 8.
That's all right.
Spins.
You can deal with 8. Oh. It's okay. You can re-trigger. Show us the love. Come on, Cleo. Oh, This one's brutal, man. 1680. All right, they'll give us a little more play money.
Share in my treasures.
Hand pay set to 10K. So yeah, there you go, 11.4. So anything over 10 triggers hand pay. It's cranked up just for the sake of live. Not too bad, but we need the 100K or better, man. We got to. We have got to. Come on, Cleo. All right, let's put another 20 in. She's killing me. You know what's funny is our local casinos, the comps are pretty much not so good, man. The free play is like not even really in line with the amount of money you play. They need to work on that. Big time. They send out like flyers. They'll give you like a free pan or a cooking utensil. It's like, wow, nice. All right, we're going blue next time, Steve-O. Real blue. Let me see. All right. It's time for blue. It's time for blue.
Touch a box on the screen.
That's for Steve-O. Let's see it. Don't be cheap.
You've won 9 free spins.
All right. We're in the middle. Sometimes that's okay. See 5 re-triggers. Man, this machine's brutal. Come on, Cleo.
Very pleasurable.
Wow, not really. 1740. Golly. This thing's killing me. There's got to be a big one around here. Let's do some fast play. Let's just do some quick stops, see what happens. I've seen other channels do this and have some success. Oh, there you go. I don't know, man. I'm a little skeptical about the fast play. All right. We got blue redemption, Steve-O. We got to do it again. Back-to-back blues.
Touch a box on
You're
the
right.
screen. You've won 7
Oh,
free spins.
dude, it's red. I think Cleo just likes to rub it in. There you go. All right, it's not a bad start. Yeah, I've hit the 5 Sphinxes before. It's 2,600 times your line bet. So it'd be $260,000 at the bet that we're playing now. So a little over $250,000. Wait a minute. Is my math bad? Somebody check that. I think my math's wrong. It is 2.6 million, right? I don't know. Somebody do that. I don't have a calculator. 2,600 times 1,000, so that's your line bet. So yeah, 260,000. I was going crazy there for a minute.
This brings me great joy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Captain Buford. One night's worth of tequila. All right, we are due, dude. We are due. We need the $100,000 jackpot. We absolutely have to get it. All right. Yeah, fast play. I agree. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna drop in another 20. We're going to do some fast play. It seems like it works sometimes. I don't know. Could also just be the superstitious side of me. Fast play. We probably need a $200,000 jackpot to go back to even. Look how quick it burns through that when you're fast playing it. Okay, fast play worked before, but I don't think it's working. Wow, that was the fastest 20 grand ever. All right, let's do it again. I don't know about the fast play though. I'm not feeling it. It worked the first time, but you know what? Actually, you can change some of the dynamics of the payouts as far as the line hits within the software in the advanced portion of it. But that's based on your total line bet. So this could be set up as a 20 line, 10 line bet machine, or you could set it up as something other than, and you can actually alter that, the payouts. So yeah, I've seen 2600, 250X. I think the higher your denom goes, or the lower the spend. So if I were to have a $25 denomination machine, max bet obviously would be like what, 60 or something, or 35. It won't go over 1,000 because all the machines are set at $1,000 max spend for IGT, unless it's programmed by IGT. So like in Aria in Vegas, you see they have that red, white, and blue sevens machine. It's a $5,000 a pull machine. There's a video on YouTube with a guy winning like a 1.4 million or something. Those have to be pre-configured by IGT specifically for the casino to get beyond that. Or they could do it at the casino, but most of them don't do it, I think, in-house. I think they have it, order it that way. Oh, that was painful. We hear the gears grinding. That can't be good. Did I break it? All right. Let's try that again. Hey, if you're new here, checking it out, make sure to subscribe. Click the little bell. You get notifications when I go live. Let's see. Yeah, that guy, man, he hit the freaking huge one. Yeah, actually, you know what? We could go in here and I could show you exactly like what this one would pay out. I think that would be fun. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right, check it out. Here's what I'm going to do. Let me move this back a little bit. Let's open this bad boy up, yeah? You guys want to see the inside of it? The guts? Yeah? No? Maybe? Let's do it. All right, so we're going to go into the administrative menu here. Let's look at this thing. Check out the guts. There it is. All right. Let's see. Let's see what... we don't want to clear the meters. We want to look at... let's look at the game setup. All right, check this out. We're going to go into Cleopatra 2. Here's your percentages. So these are pre-configured percentages that the machine is predetermined. So they cannot change it outside of this parameter. So you got a top payout of 98.08%. I have all the denominations programmed at that. And then you can go as low as 85.08. So that would be a machine that's extremely tight. That would be a machine that is extremely loose, or as loose as it gets. So max bet, that's based on your denom, so with a $1,000 cap. So now let's check out. I wanted to see about There you go. So here's your limit setup screen. So the casino will set exactly how much is the limit for your credit on the machine. The reason why I think that one Clio machine did a halfway mid bonus round reset where they had to come do a hand pay was they probably had the machine limit set at like $5,000, and the person that was playing it probably had like $3,000 in the machine, and then hit $2,000 during the bonus round, so it froze play, made them cash out to get it back in line with the machine parameters. Anyway, I'm probably boring everybody to death. So what I was going to do, but I can't get there for this menu, is I was going to show you what that spin would have looked like on the machine if we hit all 5 Sphinxes on there. And I think it's 2,600 times max bet, which is pretty good. That's pretty huge. I hit that on a $10 spin at our local casino, and it paid me $26,000. Yeah, so fast playing, I mean, would stop. It would give you a faster pace, so the RNG, the random number generator, gets stopped at a different interval than if you were to play, regular speed watching the animation. So, I mean, technically it does make a difference. The difference doesn't mean it's going to necessarily win more. It just means your timing will be different. It does count. It does count for session play too. So, each session, as long as you have coin in the machine credits, it's going to continue to count that session play. So you'll see some people will cash out and then put the ticket back in. I don't think that'll essentially help you, but all right. We did blue like 2 times in a row, and it was terrible. But I doubt it's going to make blue the worst one 3 times in a row. Oh, it did. Brutal. Okay, yep, you were right. You were right. Red was the choice. Trigger now. All right, not too bad. Let's do a little science here. Let's try. All right, let's do some fast play again, and just see. We'll do all 49,000 in fast play. Let's see if it feels like it's making any difference at all. Just for fun. Oh, hey. I don't know, man. That looked pretty good. That looked pretty scientific to me. It's done that twice so far if you've been watching since the beginning. Fast play. All right, I'm going to red. Because Casino Slot Lover said red last time. It was the right pick. Hopefully it's the right pick. Oh, Cleo. Brutal. And now it's blue. Hey, should we fast play the bonus too and see what happens? Let's do it. Let's force the bonus into fast play here. I don't even know if you can. Oh, you can. Okay. You gotta wait for the bonus. But you can clip it from counting, so. I can't believe we haven't had a re-trigger. All right, we'll clear it. Fast play.
don't know. Kind of seems about the same right now. Sure blows through the money quick though at that level. That wasn't too bad. All right, so I think because we won that 20, well actually no, let's keep going. We'll go all the way down. So that first bonus hit pretty quick, but now it's just kind of like not so much. Yeah, you know what? That's funny that you mentioned that, Joe, because I buy into that a little bit. What you're saying there. So Joe says by clicking the max bet button, hitting the repeat bet, and then the top max credit bet button, they do actually trace into the board at a different spot. And I have noticed by varying that up a little bit, it seems to trigger the bonus more often. So. And having played this machine for like hundreds and hundreds of hours, I can say for sure. Gotta check it out. Custom tickets, bro. Slots and stuff. Yeah. All right. Somebody's got to get a life, right? Anyway, let's try that. Let's try that theory, Joe. We're gonna do that now. We're gonna vary it. We're gonna go max bet, repeat spin, top line credit bet buttons. And we're just going to alternate them. Yeah, exactly. It's just a bunch of ones and zeros. But let's see what... Sometimes that works. Oh, dude. Hey, first spin. You know, another thing, right when you put in a big ticket, it seems like within the first 3 or 4 spins, you'll hit something. That's pretty consistent, too.
Touch a box and see
All right.
what you win.
Who's the lucky pick now? Because my picks are crap. I've had nothing but terrible picks. Somebody pick one.
Touch a box.
Joe, you're going to pick it.
3 spins.
Yeah, exactly. Put in a ticket and change it. All right, green. Joe's going green. I'm going with Joe.
You've won.
Oh, man.
3 spins.
Today is like we have the worst luck collectively as a group. Maybe not, though. Let's see. You never know, though. We're going to continue on with that theory. Again, we're going to go max bet, repeat bet, bet per line. See what happens. We'll go down one. We'll go down to 15 or half. Actually, we'll go from 20 to 5 line bet. We'll switch lines too. Let's go down to 15. There we go. Try a couple at 15. Let's go back to 20. Max bet button. Repeat. that'd be cool if there was like a certain combination, like that one video with those two dudes that put the video where supposedly they push a certain number of buttons a certain way and then they get like $100 free play. So funny, dude. They trolled the world with that one. Trust me, if there was a combo like that, I would definitely know about that. But there's not. That was a super troll though. That was a great video. And then you hear like the dollar bill go into the feeder when they're talking. It's funny, man. They could have at least edited him inserting the $100 bill in. They could have edited the sound out, overdubbed or something. Hey, if you're gonna troll, you gotta troll hard, right? Try hard troll. On my machine, the most I can bet, Brandon asks, is $1,000 a spin. That's predetermined within the machine's default setting by IGT. So the max I can do is $1,000. From what I understand, you have to reburn the board in order to open that up, and that's something they have to do at the factory unless they have special kind of software and equipment to burn the board. Okay, so accounting wise, where are we at? We should be at. We put up $1.7 million into this machine. It's paid out $1.3 million. It's sitting at 20% machine hold, 79% yield. So this thing, as you saw earlier, is programmed at 97 point whatever. So it's due, man. It is so due. We are due for a win. Okay, we're going back to fast stop. Seemed like we had better luck with that. I'm gonna go fast back and forth between the buttons. Maybe that'll make a difference. Oh, hey. A little something, something. Carpal tunnel for sure. All right, we're getting close. I cannot believe this game, man. I would be so pissed. We already lost a couple of mortgages. Like, really. Definitely not a good day for me to go to the casino, man. My luck is crap today. Alright, come on, you. Let's do this. Yeah, these games are a black hole of time. Holy smokes, can you believe? We've already been live for 95 minutes. What? Just playing Cleo 2? Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for joining my madness. Hey, if I load up another game, what should we do live next? I've got, I know, right? It's so funny. We're sitting here waiting for those 5 scatters. It's ridiculous. That's the magic of these games. Keep you watching. All right, so if we do another game, another live stream we can do, let's see. So we could do Cats, we could do Tabasco, we could do Wolf Run, we could do White Orchid, Cleo 1, Stinkin' Rich. What else? I'm trying to think. I don't know, some other games. I'll have to look it up. I'll put a list or something. Hey, if you're not following me on Facebook, get on my Facebook. Add me as a friend. And pick, I'll do like a survey, and then I'll let you guys pick what you want to see. And we'll just mix it up. We'll see what games we can break. Alright, dude. Okay, I'm picking this one. I'm going to say, Stinkin' Rich is awesome. I love that game. It's fun. I just posted a couple of Stinkin' Rich videos that were pretty good hits on there yesterday, I think. Or day before yesterday. Alright, guys. We gotta go red. I'm feeling red.
You've won
All right.
10 free spins.
It's okay. We're in the middle. Let's do it. Re-trigger. Something. Let's see it. That's too bad. A few more of those. I don't know, man. This is just.
I wish you great prosperity.
You don't wish me great prosperity, okay? Because you'd be giving it up a little easier if you did. All right, don't kick the tripod. Cleo's got me all worked up here, man. There is no great prosperity in that at all. All right, hold on. Let me figure this out here. Let's put a. Let's go in with. If I can find one. All right, I'll put in like 20 more grand. We'll see if we can get a decent bonus. I just want to wrap this thing up with like a good bonus, but apparently that ain't happening. Hey, but this will give you guys some appreciation when I share those videos that are like all bonus rounds, that are all wicked bonus rounds, how long it takes to get those bonus rounds. It takes forever and a day to put together a video like that. Especially when it's like this. These are all from the printer. You asked what prints these out. The machine actually has Tito functionality, which stands for ticket in, ticket out. So when we have credits here, we're just going to hit the cash out. Check out the message. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share our videos, yo. And then, boom, just like that. And then you can, like some of the tickets I've programmed, you have custom, there you go, custom headers on them. And that's all programmed in when you key chip it and program the machine. So like you saw, some of them have slots and stuff on there. Like here, check this out. So like that, slots and stuff. I can program it to say pretty much whatever I want. Yeah, you know what? Everybody asks if I've tried these at the casino. No, absolutely not. They won't work because the tickets have. It's basically like a SKU number on it. So this barcode and then all those numbers right there, they're going to tell the casino exactly the time, the machine, everything, the location of the machine, the amount paid and all that. And then it has to be validated at the cashier when you check out or in another machine. Look at all those denominations I have programmed. So basically, it's going to just spit the ticket back out if you put it in. And if you put it in enough times to trigger whatever they have the default set at. So if they have it set to 10 rejects, What'll happen on the 11th time you put that ticket in, it will keep the ticket in the machine. The light will turn on, and the attendant will come over to see what's going on. So, yeah, they're going to look in the machine and see what you're trying to pull, and that would be a real exciting video, wouldn't it? That would be me going to jail. That would not be good. Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that. I don't even know how much theoretical money we've blown here. Definitely like at least $300,000-$400,000. I don't know if anybody's keeping track. But we've won probably a couple $100,000. Yeah, definitely like a $500,000. That's what I'm thinking. All right, we may do some stinking rich actually. But what I have to do for that, because see, Stinkin' Rich is a older IGT game, and that comes on that 3902 board that I showed you earlier. So it's a kind of a process because I got to pull all the little EEPROM chips out and the SIM cards, and then I got to put it all back together, put it in the machine, re-key chip it, reprogram it. So I could set it, like we could set it, I think that one at 98% for Stinkin' Rich, but it's still kind of hard to get the bonus as it is in the casino. All right, I'm fast playing this out. And then what I'm gonna do is we're gonna clip this off this stream. I will install Stinkin' Rich, and then I will be back. So make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and also click the little bell icon next to the subscribe button. That way you get notified when I go live. Boom, so there you have it. Let's just play it out and play the rest of it. All the way down. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. I know, I need to buy a Wheel of Fortune machine. I so do. Let's get this thing all the way out. Boom, 1 penny left, all right. Play $500,000, you're left to your last 5 cents. Brutal. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to reset this machine, reset the stream. I'm going to program in Stinkin' Rich, swap out that motherboard, and maybe we can see if we can get lucky on Stinkin' Rich a little bit. Thanks for watching again. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. Give me a thumbs up. Yeah. Take care, guys. We'll catch you in a bit.